Good morning. This is Frederick Zappone bringing you another inspirational morning of chat and talk. This morning we're going to talk about self-talk. It doesn't sound very real to people. Most people don't quite know what that means, but we have this critical self-talk that runs on automatic pilot in the back of our mind. We all have it, but we don't pay enough attention to it to see how it really undermines us and sabotages us and stops us from living the life that we want. This critical self-talk is everything negative that was ever said to you your whole life that you did not reject or edit when you first heard it. And what happens, it goes into your mind, it goes into your subconscious mind, and it operates on automatic pilot. Worse yet, it masquerades itself as your voice, so you think you're the one that's being critical of yourself, when really it's all these critical voices from your past that are masquerading as your voice. And so what happens, you feel bad because of that. So the antidote to critical self-talk is really just the opposite. As soon as you start feeling negative, don't even worry about what you're feeling negative. Decide what you want to feel positive about and start saying such things. I appreciate myself. I do enough to be rewarded with abundance. I am loved. I feel good. I am great. I am wonderful. People love me. Find the good things to say, the positive things to say, the things to say that make you feel good. That's how you'll tell. Now, oftentimes, if you've been letting your critical self-talk run on automatic pilot for a period of time, when you start the positive self-talk consciously, it's going to take a little longer for it to take root, so you're going to have to say it over and over again. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not when you first start telling yourself. If you just tell yourself positive self-talk over and over again, it will take root and you will start to feel it. So when you say, I appreciate myself, there's going to be the little voice that says, no, you don't. You are a screw up. You do everything wrong. There's no reason you should appreciate yourself. Just let that stuff go by and keep on repeating the positive self-talk. It will strengthen you. It will give you new direction. It will make you take inspired action. It will make you energetic. But this self-talk is incredibly important because we all have this incredible amount of negative self-talk that lives in our subconscious mind, that was programmed into us before we could reject it, where we took in everything unedited, where if people said you're a piece of crap, we just accepted it. Well, we know we're not. The truth is, and the hardest thing for people to get, is they are magnificent, powerful, lovable to the core. This is the hardest thing for people to get because they were not raised up that way. They were controlled by the use of the negative stick. In other words, you got beat with the negative stick, verbally, mentally, emotionally, sometimes physically. But nevertheless, you were put down, you were criticized, you were made fun of, you were belittled as a way to control you. And that's the only reason why it ever happened. But you have to understand that as an adult, that information is in your subconscious mind. It runs on automatic pilot, and it pretends that it's you. That's the worst part. So anything critical that you hear in your mind is not you. It's from your past somewhere. It doesn't matter where. It's just from your past. And the antidote is as soon as you start hearing it, just get into the repetitious habit of saying good things about yourself. Like, I am great, I am smart, I am wonderful, I am loved, I am cared for, I am kind, I am gentle. All the good things that you can say, and continue to say them over and over and over again until you start to feel them. And when you start to feel them, you know that what is happening is that your new positive self-talk is now being rooted in your subconscious mind where that negative self-talk used to be before. Every person in every field of endeavor who has ever been successful has been very skilled at positive conscious self-talk. And so that's what I practice every day. First thing in the morning, every day in the morning I get up, I say, I feel great, I feel wonderful, I feel great. Because most of us, when we get up, the first thing in the morning, at the surface of our mind is all that negative crap that's been lying around in there and sitting down in the basement of our mind. So as soon as I get up in the morning, it's like, what happens? Oh, I don't want to get up. Oh, God, another day. Oh, the mind starts going into the critical mode. And then as soon as I get awake, I say, whoa, I get my coffee and I start saying, I feel great. I feel wonderful. I think it's an awesome life. I'm doing all the right things. And it's important that everything is presented to in the now. I am doing, like now. But what's important is to say those phrases that make you feel good about you. Because the better you feel about you, the easier your life will be and the more great things you'll attract to yourself. This is Frederick Zappone, bringing you a little bit of morning inspiration. Have a great day, and I will be talking to you soon.